y'all, it's Kalia Monique. My first name's Kalia, my middle name's Monique. It's Kalia Monique. And today we are starting another readathon. We're so excited. I was going to do the yay, but it already feels too much like deja vu from last week. Or maybe the week before, who knows? Apparently these weekend readathons are my thing. They're my brand. They're too much. So yeah, this weekend in particular, I know I said I was going to take it chill last weekend, but this weekend for sure I'm taking it chill because I don't know, something hit earlier today and I was like, if I don't take care of my mental health soon, we're going to be in an episode. So let's go ahead and be proactive in doing the things I love and enjoy and getting out of this house, more specifically this room. Because, yeah, my mental health is like, hey sis, hey, if you don't take care of me soon, I'm gonna come for you. And so we're here and we're gonna still participate because I am nothing if not true to a good competition. It's not even a competition. What is it a competition of? A competition between myself. I'm competitive is the thing. And so tell me that I'm going to read for 48 or 24 hours and I'm going to do it the best I possibly can. So yeah, but this week it'll be like even more so of a self-care version of that. I'm already making plans with my sister to do something tomorrow. I know we have... We're gonna watch Itaewon Class on Netflix. It is my favorite K-drama, that one, and It's Okay Not to Be Okay are my top 2 favorite K-dramas. And over at Jaleesa's Patreon, we're gonna be watching Itaewon Class, and I'm so excited to rewatch it because I've already rewatched it. Basically, I watched Itaewon Class right when the pandemic hit. It was like one of the first things I watched when the pandemic hit. It was amazing. It was great. I binged it. So I ended up rewatching it just for nostalgia's sake of like, remember where you were at the beginning of the pandemic and how you loved the show? Let's watch it again. So okay. Turns out that's not muted. So I watched it again and still loved it and ended up recommending it to my sister. Here I am today recommending it to you. Watch Itaewon Class. I feel like I've said it differently every time I've said it. But it's an amazing K-drama. I love it so much. Soroye, he has my heart. But point is, this weekend, more specifically, these next 24 hours are going to be the 24-hour readathon that is hosted by Mel Reads, Jaleesa from Bound and Bookmark, Christian G from Books and More with Christian G, and of course, Christine from Ending Endings. My goodness, I hope I said that right. I feel like Mel's the only one that I didn't give her name to, but it's literally in her title. So yeah, today is the beginning of their 24-hour readathon, which they host once a month. And then of course over at the Citadel we extend this weekend to 48 hours. And so yeah, that's what's going on. I feel like I've said everything I need to say, but the TBR. So let's get into the TBR. Y'all are gonna think I'm crazy for this TBR, okay? Let me just say, there's no way that I believe that I'm going to finish all these books in 48 hours. In fact, I'll be proud if I finish 2 of them. I'll be proud if I finish 1 of them. I got a lot of books on this TBR, and these books that are on the TBR are the rest of the books that I have on my monthly TBR. And so this isn't a TBR, it's more of an options for me to read during this 24 hours, okay? First up, let's start with the ones that I've already started. First up, I want to finish The Beautiful by Renee, and I am on page 166 right now. I think I have like a little less than 5 hours left of the audiobook, so I want to finish this either tonight or tomorrow morning. The next book I want to finish, Instructions for Dancing by Nicola Yoon. This book I started at the end of last weekend, and I'm now 84 pages into this book, and I've been enjoying it so much every time I get to read it. I have just had a very long and stressful work week, so I haven't been able to pick it up as much as I want to. definitely will be finishing this one. If I don't finish The Beautiful tonight, then I'm finishing this tonight. And then these are my options for the weekend readathon. We have Tomy, which is, Jesus, I never know how to hold this one. We have Tomy by Junji Ito. This was also on my TBR from the last readathon. So yeah, clearly I still want to read this. Next we have Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. This book is my friend Emma's favorite book, or one of her favorite books. She ended up gifting me this book, and I just have not had the chance to read it yet, and I have wanted to read it so badly. And so yeah, I'm reading this soon. It'll either be this weekend or as soon as I finish whatever book I end up picking up this weekend. Next we have Wicked Fox by Cat Cho. And I just really want to read this one. I know nothing about these books. Just know that I really, really, really want to get into this book. I wanted to pick this book up since May. I just, again, have not had the time for it. And honestly, these next few books is the same story. I've had all three of these books, this one included, on my TBR for the past 3 months. And I just have not had the chance to get to them because I've been focusing on buddy reads. And so, spoiler alert, I'm gonna stop focusing on buddy reads because I really want to read these books. So first one on that list is Wicked Fox by Cat Cho. Next up is The Black Veins by Asia Monet. And again, I've just really wanted to read this book for so long now. Next up we have Clara and the Sun by Kazu Ishiguro. And all I know about this book is that it's about an AI. And from what I understand, it's going to be told through the perspective of an AI, or rather what do they call it in here? Clara is an artificial friend. So I am super excited to read this book. Like I said, Clara and the Sun, The Black Veins, and Wicked Fox have been on my TBR for 3 months now. I really want to read these books, and I just know that I'm not going to get to all 3 of them by the end of this month, and that makes me so sad. But maybe I'll get to at least one of them for this readathon. But yeah, that's my 2 books that are on my TBR. These are absolutely going to be read, and hopefully both going to be finished, and then the other 5 books are options for me to pick up after I finish these 2. So yeah, I will check in again when the readathon starts, just to be like, yay, the readathon started! Hey y'all, so the readathon has officially started. It is 10:42 my time. Readathon started at 9 p.m. my time, so it's been going for a little bit. I am 50% of the way through the audiobook for Beautiful by Renee, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. I decided that I'm going to focus on finishing this book for the night, or rather before I go to bed, instead of Instructions for Dancing, simply because I was working on my reading journal, which I will show you guys a clip of that either now or after this clip. I was working on my reading journal when Sprint started, and I didn't want to not finish it. So I decided to finish the reading journal and just continue with the audiobook for The Beautiful. So I'm just going to continue with the audiobook, maybe increase the speed a little bit, see if I can get away with that, and then yeah. I'm trying to think like timing wise and everything. I know we have, oh girl, that's 2 o'clock her time, not your time. I was literally freaking out because on Jaleesa's Patreon, like I said, we're gonna watch Itaewon Class, and I was like, oh my god, that starts at 2 a.m. If I do that, I have like 3 hours left of this audiobook. Like, how? That's 5 o'clock. I don't want to go to sleep at 5 o'clock. I want to be close to waking up at 5 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock her time. I'll be finishing the audiobook for The Beautiful tonight. I'll update you all when I finish the audiobook. Hopefully I can get some clips of us watching Itaewon Class because I'm so excited that I get to experience this with the girls. Like, oh, I love this K-drama. Oh my god. Also, the first episode, I remember bawling at the end of the first episode. So I don't know how they're just gonna watch one episode and not continue, because that seems impossible. Literally, we just finished watching Ethan One Class on Jaleesa's Patreon, and I'm surprised I'm not currently a ball of heaping tears. Wow. I love that movie. The hell? I love that show with my whole heart, and I cannot wait to binge the rest of the series for the 3rd time. My God. So glad I can inflict that heartbreak on other people. The heartbreak that is episode 1, also known as the preface of the rest of the show, because literally the rest of the show is not even that. Point is, I am picking up The Beautiful once more. I don't actually know if I will be finishing The Beautiful before the end of the night, or rather before I go to bed. I'm truly enjoying this. I love this whole mood. I love the audiobook. I keep forgetting to mute things. 1 second. I'm loving this audiobook. I'm all here for the vibes. I'm here for the lusting. I'm here for it all. I'm here for it all. I was told I was gonna get the original vibes, and they ain't never lied. New Orleans is just a great place for vampires to be set. That is just such a great setting with how old the architecture and everything. Is that what I meant? Yeah, the old-timey architecture and just culture of New Orleans is just so perfect for setting the scene for The Beautiful and just other vampire shows, books. You get it. New Orleans in itself has this old-timey traditional feel to it, even in present day. And so reading this book, even though this is supposed to take place I can't do math, but take place years and years and years from now. Not from now, but years and years and years ago. Seriously, when does this book take place? The 20s? Oh, the 1872? Oh, bitch. Wow. New Orleans has not changed. Wow. Why did I think it was the 1900s? Woo. Okay, so yeah. The fact that this happened in 1872, and I'm still getting present day vibes from New Orleans, from the fact that racism is still very out, proud, and prevalent in the US, from the feel of just the carnivals and the parades. Just everything still feels like present day New Orleans, even though this was centuries ago. And I can say that with my full chest now. I was nervous to say that before, but no, I'm right. Yeah, I'm excited to be finishing this book before I go to sleep today, or tonight. And then, yeah, I'm also very excited for this nap that's going to happen. Okay, talk to y'all later. And later, when I finish the book, I'll actually tell you what it's about. But right now, just know that I'm here for the vibes, and I'm loving it. Hey y'all, so It is the next day, Saturday, July 24th, and I just wanted to update you all on what's happening. So, I did finish The Beautiful this morning. I was listening to the audiobook last night and fell asleep and had one of those moments where I came to and was like, oh, what scene are we on? What is happening? Oh my. And so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just go to sleep and come back to this in the morning. And I did, and I finished it during morning sprints today over on Kristen's channel, also known as Books and More with Kristen G. So yeah, I finished The Beautiful. I gave this book 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. Next, I picked up Instructions for Dancing by Nicola Yoon. I am now on page 106. I am loving this book so much. I was hoping that I could finish it before 1, but it is now 12 and I need to get ready because my sister and I are gonna go out and just basically enjoy the sun, enjoy the day, have fun. I just got out the shower. I'm going to go eat some breakfast even though it is 12. It's a late breakfast. It's fine. And then, yeah, get some more reading done, get ready for the day. I don't mind, just take your time, I'll let you do. All right, good morning, everyone. It is officially Sunday, July 25th, and yeah, this is going to be the update for day 2. I never know how to do the days because technically this is the second. Well, actually, yeah, today's the second day. But tonight would be the 3rd night. That doesn't matter. It is 6:36 right now. At 7 a.m. my time, Mel Reads will be hosting sprints over on her Patreon, and so I'll hop on those soon. Currently, I am sprinting with friends, and by sprinting with friends, I mean they started the timer. I went to go brush my teeth and take a shower. So, yeah, let me go ahead and update you all. I did, in fact, finish Instructions for Dancing by Nicola Yoon. I'm going to go ahead and give this book 5 stars on the simple fact that, yes, I did cry yesterday. But I literally just finished crying again, thinking about what happened, because I don't get it. We were fine. We were good. And then Instructions for Dancing is about Evie, whose parents just got divorced, and because of the circumstances of their divorce, Evie no longer believes in love. All of a sudden, she's able to witness a couple's beginning, present, and end of their relationship. And that only really solidifies her. That really only solidifies her not believing in love. Under the suggestion of her friend Martin, Evie decides to go to a dance studio to help her no longer have these abilities. She no longer wants to be able to see the entire relationship of random strangers every time they kiss. And so Evie ends up finding her way at a dance studio. At this dance studio, she ends up being picked to be the female in the dance couple for a intermediate, or a beginner's dance competition to help save the studio from closing down. And of course, a part of ballroom dancing is having a partner. Evie's partner ends up being X, and he's right there on the cover. And X is described as extremely handsome, extremely awkward, a say yes to life type of character. And Evie's a bit jaded at the moment. Her parents just went through a divorce. She's now witnessing every couple's entire relationship before her eyes. Sis is really going through it. And so you have this amazing chemistry and honestly just dynamic of their relationship going on in the way they go back and forth with each other. They're literally every scene of dialogue between one of Evie and X is just so fantastic. From Evie, literally they met and Evie was on X's ass about his name, about him being a part of a band, about his band's name being X Machine. Sis was not being easy on X. And I loved every part of it, especially because you can tell with all the back and forth that X enjoyed going back and forth with her. He was also enjoying it. And so that's what really made it great for me. And I really started to enjoy the discussions Evie and X were having because they are such opposites. They're able to have these really great discussions when they were able to open up with each other about what their problems were. It just really was great to see them become each other's shoulder to lean on and each other's support system. And then, of course, what made me cry happened, and I was just like 5 stars because it was just so gut-wrenching. And also I knew that it was gonna happen. Like, there was just something about the setup that I was like, wow, this star is burning really bright right now. And you know what they say about the brightest stars, they burn out the quickest. So this was a really great read. All right, so my next read for the readathon is actually going to be Wicked Fox by Cat Cho. I can't believe I'm saying that. Wow, I didn't realize that was gonna make me this happy. But yeah, as you know, because I'm pretty sure I've said it like a million times at this point in either this video or others, but I have been meaning to get this book for so long now. And I'm finally gonna get to it. I already told you guys, we watched Each in One class over at Jaleesa's Patreon from Bound in a Bookmark, and when we were watching the first episode, Mel kept saying that she was getting real Wicked Fox vibes from like the familial dynamics in episode 1, and I was like, all the more reason to read Wicked Fox. So I'm so excited to get into this one. Not to mention the weight that'll be off my back when I finish this book. Like, I'm so excited. I genuinely know nothing about what Wicked Fox is about, but I can't wait to tell you guys my thoughts as I read it. The things you do, the things you tingling down my spine whenever you're around, boy. The way you pull me near and whisper in that sweet voice. Just what I wanted, just what I needed. You pull me through, and I just love to hear you walking through the door now. Oh, you came along, played a new song, so turn it up, don't ever stop. It's how you do the things you do, and I don't mind. Just take your time. I'll let you do the things you do. You're so right, gonna lay it on the line, yeah. I'll let you do the things you do. Hello, my book friends. How are we doing today? I hope you're all doing really good. So today we have a new video. It's the things you do. So turn it up, don't ever stop. Hey guys, alright. It is officially Monday, July 26th, which is the Monday after the 24 turned 48 hour readathon. As you all know, I always update y'all the Monday after because I'm too tired. Honestly, I'm literally just too tired to on Sundays. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this wrap up. I'm gonna let y'all know now. I was very chill on Sunday. First of all, this entire readathon was very chill for me. I still got a lot of reading done. I'm still very proud of what I accomplished. This was just my quick PSA to tell you all to take your time to, like, you know, breathe, relax, have fun, love yourself, give yourself the love that you like need and deserve. If you are feeling very anxious or if you're feeling like you're becoming sadder than normal, like, genuinely make sure you are always preserving your mental health and putting yourself first. That absolutely you are what matters the most in your life because it's your life. And yeah, this is just me saying I love you. If you're ever in a if you're ever feeling down or ever feeling as though you're soon to be feeling very down, I love you and you matter, and protect your mental health. That is absolutely important. That being said, let's go ahead and get into the wrap up. My goal for this weekend truly was to finish Instructions for Dancing and The Beautiful, and that's exactly what I did. So the first book I finished was The Beautiful by Renee. This is a great book. I feel like the synopsis I gave it when I finished it, like I checked in, gave the synopsis then, I really feel like it was a crappy synopsis. So I'm gonna do that again. In The Beautiful, Celine is fleeing Paris to now live in New Orleans. Something happened back in Paris that she needs to escape from, and she decides to live at a convent with nuns in New Orleans while she escapes her actions in Paris. While Celine is in New Orleans, she ends up finding these really interesting characters, one of which is Sebastian. Don't know his last name, but Sebastian. And he's kind of described as like this like mysterious, handsome, overly attractive. When he walks the like roads and the people just part, and just like he's like, huh, sultry whole experience. And yeah, Sebastian is one of these like very interesting characters. There's this whole mystery surrounding him. He seems to always be around when like dangerous things happen, such as like assaults or like murders. Speaking of murders, there is a serial killer also running rampant in the city upon Celine's arrival. So this serial killer is like murdering women very brutally, and the police are trying to figure out why. I don't remember what the policeman's name is. I really do not. That it literally feels like forever ago that I finished this book. But yeah. So Celine ends up finding herself in the middle of these serial killings. She's kind of always around, or she'll know the person. She'll hear the gossip surrounding the serial killer, and all of a sudden she finds herself becoming a target of the serial killer. I loved this book. I gave it 4 stars. I really loved the tension between Celine and Sebastian. I really loved the commentary of how women are treated in this society, as well as how people of color are treated within this society. They talked about the 1 drop rule, which if you're not from the US or if you just don't know, there was a rule way back in the day of like even 1 drop of African blood in you, then you were lesser than the white population. Woo! And yeah, just a second, can you see this beautiful map? Like, this book, I love the New Orleans setting. I, again, really enjoyed the commentary because this takes place in 1872, right? Yeah, in 1872, and it was literally as though it was present day New Orleans or present day America, honestly. So it was just really great. I definitely got the original vibes that I was promised. The originals, the TV show. I definitely got those vibes that I was promised. I'm pretty sure Sebastian is not described as being like Nicola, but every time we saw Sebastian, every time they had their like back and forth banter between Celine and Sebastian, I was picturing Nicola, like an 18-year-old Nicola, and I was living my best life. So definitely recommend this book. I really enjoyed it. I loved it. I definitely want to pick up The Damned. But yeah, The Beautiful was beautiful. Next, I finished Instructions for Dancing by Nicola Yoon. I love this book. I love how fast-paced it was. I'm so angry I couldn't like read it. You know, there's those books that you pick up on like a Monday or something and you're like, crap, I want to binge this book, but I can't because I got this thing called work, and that's not fair. I was gonna say that's dumb, but I like my job, so I'm not gonna say that. But yeah, So that's basically what happened with Instructions for Dancing. I studied on a Monday, ended up having a very busy week, was very upset that I couldn't pick it up until this weekend. And then again, this weekend I was trying to proactively preserve my mental health, so I also couldn't give it as much time as I wanted to. But once I got the time for it, baby, love this book. Loved X. Love Evie. Love. Just love. And I absolutely cried at the end of this book. Not only did I cry at the end of this book, I cried the morning after I finished this book because I thought about what happened and my heart broke again. So we love it when that happens. If you can't tell, 5 stars. Loved this book. Absolutely do recommend it. I'm so sorry that I just recommended Heartbreak to you, but read this book. Fall in love with the characters like I did because they are so great. I am still thinking about them. Like, I am still very much thinking about Evie and X, and I love them so much. The next book I picked up was Wicked Fox by Cat Cho. I am loving this book so far. I am absolutely loving Myung. She is giving me the like energy that I love in like female leads. So I am definitely getting K-drama vibes from this. Thank you. That is what I was promised. That is what intrigued me about this series, and I am loving it. But like my favorite like character type in female leads and K-dramas are those like female lead characters that like do not give a crap about other people's emotions. They're kind of like socially inept, or like, yeah, they're just not even socially inept. They just don't care. Like, I don't like, they're basically like, I don't care about your emotions. I don't care about how my actions impact you. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna be rude if I want to be rude. I don't want you around me, so I'm gonna give you the energy that tells you to leave me alone. And that was very much like Myung. And like I said, I really love that character type in females in K-dramas. So I'm loving this. I like Ji-hoon. Clearly, I am biased towards Myung because I do love her more right now. But Ji-hoon is really cool. I just got some background on his life that is very interesting, and I'm happy that I have like that character development, that background on his character. They're having this like back and forth right now that I'm truly loving and enjoying. I can't wait to keep reading this. I'm currently only 80 pages in though, so I don't have that much to say about it except that I do really like the characters and I'm having fun with this book. I'll definitely be finishing it this week. Hopefully by Wednesday I'll have finished it. I also picked up Tomy by Junji Ito. I read the first 3. They're kind of like broken up into chapters. So I read the first 3 chapters and then I accidentally, holy fuck, I just did it again. I accidentally flipped at the end of the book and saw a picture that was very terrifying, and I wanted to be able to sleep last night, so I just stopped reading the book. I literally just saw another very terrifying image, so I have shivers. But yeah, I'll be finishing this book as well this week. Maybe on Wednesday, maybe by Wednesday, who knows? We'll try. But like I said, those pictures were very scary. So I don't know. I feel like I have to like read this in the daytime. Already though, I like the story of Tomy. I think it's very cool and interesting. I'm not going to share the story of Tomy because literally I don't know how to describe it without it being, without spoiling it, because I went into this book very blind, and I feel like that's how everyone should go into it. Like, I saw the title, that was it. I saw the title, Junji Ito wrote it, like, that's all I needed. And that's all you need to, because it really is great. It's a horror manga. If you're not into horror, if you're not into mangas, if you're not into those things being combined, don't pick up Junji Ito. But yeah, if you love Junji Ito, if you love horror mangas, Tomy is it. This is great. But yeah, that is everything that I read for this weekend. It was so much fun. I had so much fun hang out with friends, having time, getting that ability to decompress. I really do feel like I averted a crisis, which feels great. If you like this video, go ahead and give me that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Please go ahead and subscribe also if you enjoyed this video. And you can go ahead and turn on that bell notification if you want to be notified whenever I upload. So yeah, if you have any video ideas for me that you would like to see me do, go ahead and leave them down below. It's kind of what I'm here for. Well, that and doing things that I want to do. But, you know, combination of both. Alright, I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.